Vlogmas Day 3. So a couple things before I get started with today. I pretty much was awake until almost 5 a.m. and I was this close to just not sleeping at all last night and just getting up at 5. Fortunately, I fell asleep. I forced myself to stay in bed until 5 and I fell asleep at like 4:55. But anyway, I did want to go ahead and share some exciting news that I reached 30 subscribers, and I know that's not like 30,000 or whatever, but I still really appreciate it. So thank you if that was you. I'm just so thankful that 30 people were kind enough to subscribe to my channel, and I'm sorry that this camera is shaking right now, but I haven't eaten yet and I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting ready. And then I've got a bunch of things planned to do today, so I'll take you along with all of them. So just some clarity from yesterday. A lot of what I was talking about was my financial situation and just the frustration of my life not being where I thought that it would be at this point. So I graduated last May 2018 from law school. Some of you guys know I took the bar exam and I did not pass that first time. So then I stayed in my hometown, which is where I'm living now, studied again, took the bar exam and passed the second time, which there's a video about how I did that on my YouTube channel. In fact, I might link it to this video, we'll see. I found out that I passed in April. I was sworn in June. The thing is, I am sworn in a completely different state. It's a neighboring state to where I live, but it's not here. And so trying to find a job in the state that I'm actually licensed in has not worked out very well. And since then, I've been here for almost a year and a half, and I've made new friendships and new relationships, and I've started new volunteer things, and I would actually rather stay here now, which is funny because I never expected to want to live in my hometown, but I would like to if the opportunity presented itself. I'm part-time nannying right now and working with a really sweet family. The only thing is I don't generally make enough to pay my bills every month, and so like weeks like this when they have family in town, I literally make nothing for weeks at a time. But the bills don't stop, so I'm getting further and further behind, and so that's why I had to run to the bank to put $21 in the bank, because my bill's gonna come out probably today or tomorrow, and there was not enough in my account, and I needed pretty much everything to go to that. Having to work on little things that I can and trust that God will provide somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna make $400 in the next week without working, but so that was the situation, and I don't want to ramble on and on and on. Just so you guys are aware, that's what was going on. I can share it better now than as a blubbering mess like yesterday. So last night, couldn't sleep at all because I had that coffee at like 5 o'clock. Stupid, I don't know why I do this, but I was by a Starbucks and I hadn't had a toasted white chocolate mocha. I've been waiting till December and I have a ton of gift cards. That's the thing too. I have like probably $150, $200 in Starbucks gift cards. That doesn't pay the bills though. Besides the point, couldn't sleep at all last night, and then there's this annoying, I guess it's a smoke detector or something, beeping that I need to look at the battery for. But that kept me up all night too, or it didn't keep me up, but like it didn't help. And so then I was up till almost 5 a.m. and I was telling myself if I was still awake at 5 a.m. I was just gonna get up and then kind of reevaluate how awake I was at like 10 o'clock. But fortunately at 4:55 I fell asleep. I woke up about 9, so not a lot of sleep at all, but at least it's better than nothing. So basically, while I couldn't sleep, I was watching YouTube videos because I really am someone that I don't like to do nothing with my time. I'm always doing something. And so I was like, well, might as well watch Vlogmas and then find some stuff I can learn from. So that's what I was doing. And eventually I was just like watching people share like their debt payoff stories. And it was really motivating me. It's like thinking about someday when that happens for me. enjoying that. And that kept me up for a while too. Watching that, I was just like thinking, and I like to come up with quotes and stuff like that. So I wrote down this quote and I'm gonna share it with you guys. Go to my Twitter, which by the way is the SP Things on Twitter. What is it about your future that is so important to you that it's worth suffering for now? And that just kind of came to me as I was watching that. And it applies to finances and it applies to other things, but it just changes the perspective from not enough and frustration and sadness to figuring out what is worth it to you to go through now to get where you want to be. So just wanted to share that with you guys. So that all being shared, I am going to get on with the list of things that I have to do. I kind of put it in order what I want to do today, so I think the next thing is actually having devotions. That's another thing that I've been really slipping with lately. It needs to happen, so let's do this. I like to share with you guys what I wrote and what I read. So if you've seen my videos before, you know that I come up with 4 quotes, and one is from my Psalms of the day, my Proverbs of the day, my devotional book of the day, my devotional book of what I'm reading currently, and then 7 habits. So today, the 4 things were first, to have a friend focus. I just want to be better at like reaching out when I haven't seen someone in a while, or just because, you know. So friend focus. And then so my next thing is to take the next step of obedience, and I'm just working with baby steps here because I'm struggling right now. 3 is blessed is the one who finds wisdom and the one who gains understanding, which is Proverbs 3:13. And then the 4th thing is from the rising of the sun to its setting, the name of the Lord is to be praised. Psalm 113:3. And I thought it was interesting that the Psalm and Proverbs numbers that I chose were very similar. 113:3 and then 3:13. Anyway, I just like stuff like that. So thought I would share it with you guys. On to the next part of Vlogmas. So I just did my hair. I just want it to look nice because I got a Christmas party tomorrow and I want to look decent for Vlogmas. So I just finished straight curling, I say, my hair, basically curling it with this flat iron from Remington, the Wet to Straight. I like the 1-inch one because it's skinny and it gets all my hair done actually faster than the bigger ones. One thing I do want to do is brush it out. Alright guys, so fun fact, one of the reasons why I did that today is because I don't have to go anywhere, and I wanted to see what it would look like brushed out, and that's what it looks like. Gonna quickly put some more of this Aveda hang straight, but other than that, this is my hair. It looks a lot healthier on camera than it actually is, but there we go. Alright guys, still shaking because I haven't eaten yet. Definitely behind on my plans for today, but as you can probably tell, I did this makeup look. I usually don't do makeup even when I'm going out, never mind when I'm in the house, but I'm trying to try out things when I don't have to go somewhere and worry about what I look like. And I actually do like this on camera. I'm not as huge a fan of it like in real life. If you go closer, you can probably tell that the lip color doesn't really match the eye color, but it's more of like an orangey, creamy color, and this is more pink. But I'm just trying out different things because, to be honest, like, I've been allowed to wear makeup since I was 16, technically. But I really haven't. And so I don't have, like, tons of skill in knowing what looks good and what techniques to use. So, anyway, I'm just, like, trying this out. But I actually like it. Like, look at me trying to get myself together. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, maybe it is, but don't tell me, okay? Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next part of Vlogmas. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do today's advent. As I already showed you guys in yesterday's Vlogmas, today's says, I am available on the front. And then it says, remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Next, it's time to do an online workout, and I think I'm going to show you guys. I have no problem working out in this because these are leggings. This is just a tank top. Probably take this off, but yeah, let's do this. Okay? Okay. Alright, so in case you couldn't tell by that, I just did a few minutes of the rest of a workout I had started. I'm out of breath, like this is pathetic. In all fairness, this was my first day working out in months. So, I cut myself a little bit of slack, but as you could tell, it was kind of a fail. Like, I can't hold my leg up for that long to do those. Those were supposed to be leg circles, not like kicks or anything like that. But you girls really got to work on my strength again. I used to be a lot stronger than this. I used to lift weights in college, you know, just like weight machines and stuff like that, and I couldn't do it now, and I really want to be able to before I get like a gym membership or an apartment with a gym. So that being said, starting with today, I guess. So I got some of what I planned to do done today, but then my mom came over and we ended up riding around to different banks and just getting stuff done. And then she was here for a while and we were doing like Duolingo and fun stuff like that. So I'm a little bit behind on what I intended to get done. I have phone calls I really need to make, but I feel like now it's getting a little too late and I'd rather do it in the morning just to be respectful of their time. So hopefully I will get that done in the morning because it really needs to be done. That being said, I'm going to move on to the next thing on my schedule, so let's find out. Alright, so next thing is working on a project, and I'm going to see if maybe I can do that while listening to YouTube, because it's kind of, I'm at this stage where it's kind of mind-numbing stuff, but we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I've got to figure that out, but wow, my makeup's wearing off. Boo, hiss! But anyway, we'll be working on the computer, so I think what I'm going to do is set up a time-lapse just to show you guys a little bit of that, and then I probably won't have it set for the whole thing, but... And I'm really terrible. I need to look at the camera, and I keep just looking at myself because my hair. No, but really. Alright, I'm going to go do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here and go edit it. I'm going to go eat and work on all the footage from today. I have like a half hour's worth of stuff to edit. Or like I have 30 minutes of footage that I'm going to have to edit, which is probably going to take me much longer. But I'm going to go get that done and I'll see you guys tomorrow.